I'm James McCain from Hotchkiss. It is clear that you rushed these land use codes into effect during the height of the pandemic. The current codes are unworkable and in direct violation of our master plan. And worse yet, they do not address the fundamental problems the people of Delta County wish to solve. We know what you did was rushed and hurried, and even though you may have followed the letter of the law, you did not follow the spirit of the law. I feel slighted. I feel you've harmed me. And I feel you are attempting to change private property rights into one of permissioned uses. This code changes our social contract with the county. It allows you ultimate rule and say over what we can and cannot do on our property. If you're going to try to change the very fabric of the agreements, you should, at minimum, follow the same process you did when you enacted the master plan. A master plan is the master in both statute and meaning. The land use code or zoning plan is subordinate to the master plan, not the other way around. Amen. The land use code should follow the principles of the master plan as stated by the state statutes. Your codes completely and utterly fail to do so. We demand these codes inspire the county to solve their own problems and empower neighborhoods by returning to area planning groups. A system, even though slow, historically solved 90% of the problems before they ever went to the county. We demand that our codes address our fundamental problems, which are mostly based on watersheds, water resources, and protecting the rights of people to make a living on their land. The Planning Commission is supposed to be a fair and balanced representation of the hardworking people of the county. We have put our trust in this process, and this trust has been breached. We can no longer consent to allowing a minority representation to make our rules. We wish to rescind this agreement and create a master plan and a new code book. The Planning Commission failed to follow their own bylaws on February 8th. 11 simple pages of plain language. How can we expect this commission of untrained volunteers, a quasi-judicial body, to make legal determinations on a 200-plus page document? If they can't even follow their own rules. Worse yet, we now have a director that does not have the perspective to solve these problems. He cannot understand the county he's supposed to be working for, and will never be able to walk back these codes as something that people can rally behind. It's the codes that are simple, fair, and defensible. Therefore, the people of Delta County ask you to repeal this hodgepodge of outsourced codes from 2021 and allow the community to write their own laws. We ask that you follow state constitution in Article 5, Section 1, which allows the people to write their own laws. And this is the last time that a lot of us are going to waste our time asking for permission. The next step was we're going to use our own codes in State Statute 3011-103.5 that allows us to write our own laws. And that may be a citizen's initiative to repeal these codes, or it may be a recall petition. So our demands are simple: stop, repeal, and vote.